Video journal entry 21, May 25th, 2025. Well, I said last week that I want to see like a real big difference in my life in the next 6 months. I feel like this week I've already seen a big difference, and the reason why is because Larry, good boy. Larry, look, Larry. You can see. I'm fostering a dog this week. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Fostering a dog. I'm fostering a dog this week. Let me let him down. Oops, sorry. Larry. You want to sit here, Larry? I don't think you'll sit still. I'll let you down. I'm fostering a dog this week. So like a week or two ago, I applied to foster, and then my application got accepted. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go pick up a dog or an animal. I was thinking about like both dog and cat, but my dad was like, no, cats will like pee everywhere, da da da. So I was like, I'll do a dog since there's a general consensus. Larry, no. If you see, he has a cone on his head because he recently got neutered, and like if I don't pay attention just for a second, he might start licking it. So I'd like try to like keep it on there if I know I can't like focus on him all the time. But he's really so sweet, y'all. I'm already getting sad. I really had him for like a week, and I'm already getting sad of like thinking about like moving back. But I know right now like I don't need to settle. I shouldn't keep a dog right now. Like there's so many things I want to do, but like he's just so sweet, and I really want to get him a good home. He's like potty trained, crate trained. He's been like the easiest foster dog. When I think about it, I'm so grateful because low key with my job and stuff, it would have been super stressful if he was like a rambunctious puppy, but he's not. He's just like so chill. He loves to go on walks. So like that's like the main time I see him excited. He also likes to play, but for the most part, he'll just like chill and like cuddle, and like when I do my work, he'll chill. Hey, no. He's like having a time over here with his tail, but he's so sweet. It's like having him has like helped me get this routine, even though I haven't really been able to use routine like for myself per se. The routine I've been set has more so been like taking care of him and like taking him on his walks and stuff, but it's still been like interesting to have some type of structure in the day. So that's been like really interesting, and I've been taking him on my walks, which has been nice. We walked yesterday and he had a good time. Larry, what are you doing? So like it's been really good, and like I don't know, it's been an interesting experience. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm feeling so sad, man, to like have to send him back. But I really want him to get a good home. That's been a really big shift in my week this week. Something that I forgot to mention last week, I was like, I want to mention it this week. Is like, I always think like when I think about like being ready to like live alone, but then like recently I thought about it, and like it makes me a little nervous sometimes too, and it feels a bit scary. But at the same time, I start to think about like the things I would like to do when I live alone, and like then I start to feel less like nervous about it. I was like by myself a little while when I first moved here, and I think it was pretty quite peaceful. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a little scary at night sometimes, but it was pretty chill. And like I think about the things that I don't do. Like I don't really have company. Because it's like, like when I was younger, I stopped really wanting to have company. Because like, who wants to have company with their parents around and stuff like that? And my parents are always like bickering and stuff. So I was like, who wants to have company? And then after that, I just kind of like stopped doing it. So I thought it might be nice to like have company and things like that. And like just the freedom of the day. He's like having time with his tail. I don't know why he's doing that. I think he's like entertaining himself. He hasn't done that yet. But when I think about it, I think it's like a 50-50. I would like the ideal situation I would love is like, I've recently learned about something called like a cassette, which is I guess like a small house, almost like a grandparent house or something. Like, I forgot what they call it, like a parent suite or something, where like your people can have their own space. That'd be like a good setting, or like my parents be neighbors. That'd be really cool. But I'm the type of person who like really needs their space. So think about that. I really wanted to mention that from last week, and I forgot to, so I was like, let me mention it this week. I want to make this quick because I want to take Larry for a walk, one last walk before it gets dark. Let's see. I feel like I've been so busy taking care of Larry and working that I haven't had much thought for like a lot of like bad, sad thoughts, because I've like been just so busy thinking about other things like that. I've had like some thoughts where I'm just like, oh, but still like taking care of Larry and like his like little cute self, I don't really have that many bad thoughts this week, which is really nice. And I've just been thinking about like a straight path of like doing the things that I need to do, which has been interesting. I was sad because this would have been my last week. This would be my last week before my break, if my break would have gone as intended. But as you know, it has to be pushed back, so I have like 4 more weeks. So it's just like, because I really needed that time. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. I thought to myself earlier too that like, I feel like, oh, alarm. Oh no, what the heck? Bah. Not my audio cutting off because it was sting alarms, but like, I feel like, I don't know. I just lost my train of thought because of that. I feel like I thought to myself that like I wasted so much of like time and like pursuit for things just from like not believing in myself and like serving my dreams and just being overly critical of myself. And I feel like dang, I wasted so much time that I really need to like let that go. Like I cannot waste any more time like that anymore, and it really needs to come to an end. And I just have to like see things through no matter how I feel. Because it's like really a shame to think about, like, and then I look back on things and I'm like, wait, that wasn't so bad. Like, why was I so down about myself about this? And it's like, I need to like let that go so I can like focus more and like do what I need to do. That was one thought that I had as well. I've also been thinking a lot about like the life that I want soon in the future. So like performing, creating artworks and art, performing, getting paid, and relaxing and like finding peace and like finding a good happy medium, traveling and just learning new things. Like that is the life. That is what I need. And I want to feel purposeful and fulfilled. That is life, man. So I've been thinking about it a lot, and it's making me feel good because like I can start to visualize it. I can like visualize more, and I think when you visualize more, things are more likely to happen. So that's what I need. Let's see. Lastly, I've been thinking about how I want to introduce myself as an artist, and like I have a concept that I want to do. So now the thought has been like the detailing of that concept, the environment and the world surrounding that concept, and how people will experience it as well. If you remember what I mentioned last week about like the whole Cowboy Carter thing, like the Renaissance, like creating a realm and experience around art and a craft. Hey, and around a craft. So I've been like thinking about that and what that would look like, the detailing of it from like the hair to the clothes, outfits. I feel like that's the way I've always kind of thought when it comes to like creating things, but like never in like such a like solidified one path. I always had a hard time of like doing the same thing because like I like to try different things. So I always had a hard time of like trying to think about sticking to a genre or like think about sticking to a look, because like I like to try and create different things, but I feel like the concept that I have in mind is very good. It can be like a very good vessel to like encompass many things. So I'm looking forward to like trying that and seeing that through. And it's like something I really like and align with a lot. And I think it's like a persona that I have within me. So I think it'd be really nice to like lean into that and see like how it would be like to commit to like a persona like that. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I need to make the songs. I feel like I have some songs already that would work really well in that persona, but I have like the project that I mentioned, which aligns with it as well, that I want to get finished. But yeah, and I really want it to be sustainably, like sustainably as an independent artist. I want it to be profitable, and I feel like I want to also have like peace with it. I don't want to feel backed into a corner or feel stressed. So like I've been thinking about that, and I feel like it can be done with like the right business acumen. So that's what I've been thinking about. But yeah, those are my thoughts for this week. I can't believe my audio just cut off, man. Those are my thoughts for this week. I hope it didn't cut off too soon when I was talking, but I'll see me. This week has been a little bit of chaos. It's my first little video entry of Larry. He might not be here next week, because I have to like take him to the adoption center. So I got him from a medical center, and then I guess you keep him and then you bring him to the adoption center. I'm gonna ask if like I can like watch him till he has like a like solidified applicant, because I don't want him to just be at the adoption center. I feel like he's feeling so stressed and sad. I was literally crying about it, thinking about it, because like I don't want him to feel sad like when I leave, because he's a bit attached too. Like if I leave him alone, he'll like whine. So I'm like pretty nervous about that. But that's it for me. I gotta go take him for a little walk. But this week I think I'm a little bit above the midline, because it's been really fun taking care of Larry. But that's it for me. See me next week. Bye. Oh, I also finished one of the last more, how do I explain it? Like more planned out of my Japan content, which was like the journey from Takayama to Mashiko. I finally finished that. So like the rest of like videos I think are gonna be vlogs, but it feels kind of good to like have knocked out all those like real thought up concept videos that I had, and like those ideas that I had before the trip that I like planned more, and it was really interesting. I'm happy with how everything turned out, you know, and I'm happy that it came to a completion. And now the rest is just like a little bit more smooth sailing with my vlogs, so I already have like a workflow for those. But that's it for me this week, and really that's it for me this time. See me next week. Bye.